New Orleans Saints had a big win last week against Brady and Tampa Bay. Now they travel to Vegas to play the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders had a victory on the road last week against the Carolina Panthers. You know what I like? I like Josh Jacobs. Heck of a year last year as a rookie. He's even better this year. Rolled for 94 yards in this game and 3 touchdowns. They're physical up front on the offensive line. They've got to get better defensively. New Orleans is a 5.5-point favorite on the road in this game. I look back. Michael Thomas is not going to play in this game. He's got a high ankle injury. That's going to hurt their offense. They couldn't go vertical last week with the ball. You know, they talk about the victory. Yeah, it was impressive over Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. But here's the key. Drew Brees only threw for 160 yards. Everything was short, dink and dunk. And I think against the Raiders, their explosive plays on offense, they've got a chance to beat this team outright. I'm taking the Raiders with the 5.5 points in this game. Don't be surprised if they win it outright. I'll give New Orleans the victory 24-21. But I think the Raiders might sneak in the back door and win this game.
Well, with us a great receiver, it is going to be much more difficult for Drew Brees to find some open space to hit the receivers. The New Orleans Saints beat the Buccaneers last week. But when I look at it, Mark, the Buccaneers really were as good a football team as the Saints. I believe that as far as productivity. They outgained them. They did a variety of different things. What happened, though, the Buccaneers made some mistakes. They had 2 interceptions, were run back for a total of 53 yards. That makes a big difference. One was a pick six. They had a good special team. But when you look at it, Drew Brees is still Drew Brees. And I think Kamara only averaged like 1.8 yards per rush, Mark. However, he is a real threat as a receiver. And the individual doesn't get as much credit on the Saints as a person by the name of Hill. They play him at wide receiver. They play him at quarterback. They play him at running back. He is an unknown weapon in that game. And because of that, I think they'll prevail and hang on to win the game 27-24. But let me say this. That you have to be impressed with what the Raiders did. And all the excitement, it's unfortunate the fans aren't going to be there, but moved into a new stadium, into a new city, first home game, all the excitement there, and they do have 9 outstanding receivers. 9 receivers caught a pass in their first game, which is very, very impressive. But I think that when you look at the fact that 4th and inches, and the Panthers didn't give the ball to McCaffrey on 4th down where they had a chance to win. And then they lost a good cornerback, and a rookie came in, gave up a cheap touchdown when they had a missed assignment. So the Panthers could have very easily won that football game last week. But that's about the NFL. And one play here, one play there, you can't tell who gets injured, who shows up. That's why you can't tell. But nevertheless, New Orleans 27, Raiders 24.